Carl, we're just talking about the ridiculous penalty that was awarded earlier on. We immediately thought it was one of the more ridiculous penalties that we've ever seen awarded. Give us your perspective.
The ball's bounced above him and I've just went and won the ball and cleared the ball, and he's obviously fell over and referee's got a penalty. Immediately I said, what's that given for? And he said, I've went through the back of the man, but at the end of the day I won the ball and the ball's gone clear. Went and spoke to the linesman. The linesman said he hasn't give it, it's the referee that's give it. So I asked the linesman to maybe speak to the referee, but some referees, I mean, they make their own decisions, and you've just got to deal with that how it is. Obviously I think it's a bit of justice when they've hit the post.
It was outside the penalty area as well. I don't know if you saw that.
To be fair, I'd rather them give a penalty, because if he had to give a free kick he could have potentially sent me off. So I think it's worked out better for us with them missing it.
Thanks for chatting to us about that. Talk to me about the game. 1-0 up, really good at times in the first half, some opportunities to get a second, maybe a third. They all go begging, and next thing you know you're soaking up what felt like maybe an eternity's worth of pressure.
Yeah, I think as a group and as a collective it's been a tough 10 days. Obviously we were looking up and thinking, right, we can really challenge now if we start picking up a couple of wins, but now we're sort of having to regroup after this result. Again, like you said, it could have been 3-0 up at half time and it could have been dead and buried, and I think over the last 10 days I think that's what we've learned, that things like that's going to cost us. We're an attacking team, we like to attack, we've got good ball players, we create unbelievable chances, but we need to really start being clinical and finishing them.
What's gone wrong?
Not a lot, to be honest. It's 10 days. I mean, we were here at the beginning of the season when we lost 3 in the bounce. We've lost 2 and drawn once, and we had a great response from that, going unbeaten until November in the FA Cup. So it's not all doom and gloom. I think we just got to recoup and start stringing a row of results together with some home games coming up and some sort of so-called easier games. We need to really capitalise on them now.
What's the general vibe and atmosphere like amongst the players in the changing room tonight? Because of course to get back to winning ways you got to do it quickly. That comes on Tuesday, and that involves kind of picking yourselves up massively from right here right now to being back here on Tuesday evening.
Of course everyone's disappointed. Like you say, we're in the driving seat first half, we're 1-0 up and we get a sucker punch 90th minute with another set play goal. It's just something we've got to learn from. We've got to sort of analyse over the next couple of days and then come back in fresh-faced, ready for Monday to hit the ground running.
How, as a centre-half, how much does the concession of that second goal and the nature of it bother you? Because we have seen so far this season, it's not a new phenomenon at Notts County, it certainly happened last season as well, a struggle to defend the long balls into the box.
I'm a defender, I'm there to keep clean sheets. It's disappointing. I don't feel like we've kept enough clean sheets this season as a group, and obviously that falls down to us as defenders. Look, it's one of them, we're conceding too many goals at the moment. We have to stop that, and we have to get better at the basics and be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more nasty, and a bit more streetwise like they were today.
8th in the table, but with games in hand as well, but now a 12-point gap to top of the table. Is that too much of a gap? Is that insurmountable, or am I being negative?
It's a big gap obviously, but I don't think Stockport have really had a bad run yet, so I'm sure they'll have one and they'll slip up. But just when they slip up we've got to make sure we capitalise, and I mean, you never say never. We've got to keep going till the last day and see where that leaves us.